That was easy. That was actually easier than I thought. Guys, I'm not home. As you guys could see, it's a different setup. I'm on vacation, but this is a big game, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to talk about this game. I had to go live. I had to talk about this game. Got to keep it down a bit. My wife, she's not sleeping, but gotta keep it now. You know what I'm saying? Can't be too crazy right now. Can't go too well right now. But big up to everybody in the house, man. That was actually easy, easier than I thought. I thought the game was gonna be a cagey affair. I thought there was actually going to be competition here. I thought we would have to fight. Would have had to fight really, really hard for this win. I predicted a 2-2 draw. It was easy. Like literally, I mean, easy, easy, easy. And it's probably one of the easiest games we've played this season. As ridiculous as it sounds, it's very, 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 very easy. Liverpool went there, scored 5 without reply. And City should have scored at least 7. It should have been at least 7 because that's how easy it was. Literally, I'm like, okay. And as we have Marlon Daly saying, training session, training session. Just to touch on the goals really quick, we're going to talk about this game for maybe about half hour or so. Eric Bailly own goal in the 7th minute and Bernardo Silva in the 45th. Both goals because of United's ineptness at the back. It should have been at least 6. I know I've just said 7, but just to be, this should have at least, it should have been a similar game to the Liverpool game, or even a worse defeat for United because if it wasn't for David De Gea, it would have been a massacre at Old Trafford, where I like to call it the theater of nightmares. Because it's been a nightmarish time for the United fans at home, where they have one of the worst home defenses out of all Premier League teams. I think Burnley is like at the bottom of the list, and then it's followed by Manchester United. But how's everybody in here doing? Big up to the boy Raz. You know what I'm saying? How are you doing, Raz? How are you? Big up to Mickey Hill, who says, easy for City. Shadrach Dorsey. Big up to Zanella. Ole at the wheel, man. Ole at the wheel. Tell me about it, man. Is he going to survive, though? Is he going to survive? That's the thing. Is he going to survive this period where they played Tottenham, one-day game, played Atalanta, drew the game, and played City and lost the game? Well, that's 4 out of available, 9 points. That's a failure, right? That is a failure. Across 2 different competitions, that's 3 out of 6. It's a passing rate of 50. Do they give him another shot? I think they need to make the tough call and they need to sack him. But the question is, who will take charge? Antonio Conte already went to Tottenham. The only person out there that could possibly take the job, who's without a job, is Zinedine Zidane, or unless another manager leaves his club to go to United, which would be the dumbest thing ever. Ole stays at the wheel. I think Ole stays at the wheel. Ole survives. It could get ugly after the international break if they do lose to Watford and they play Chelsea and Arsenal and they do lose those games, then, or they fail to go into the Champions League round of 16, it could be the end of Ole. This could also be the end of Ole. Losing to your rivals, both rivals, Liverpool and City at home, is all cause to get sacked, in my opinion. Seriously, it's cause to get sacked. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna talk about this game. We're gonna break it down slowly. Gonna take my time, you know what I mean? And I just want to talk about the starting 11 and a few other things before, I get on out of here because I don't plan to be super, super long. I will be live next week, Tuesday, after I get home from the vacation. so that we could chop it up and we could actually talk some more about all these Premier League games. All right. So big up to everybody in here. Big up to the boy Ankit in the house. How you doing, Ankit? So let's start, man. Let's start. Let's start. First of all, Man City win 2-0, and you could see where it reflects on the table. They do have a game in hand over most teams, and City is second with a point above Liverpool. So ideally, it would be, well, if Liverpool does get a point, they would be above us on goal difference. But ideally, it would be nice for Liverpool to lose against West Ham, right? If you're a City fan, right? And a Chelsea fan as well. That'd be nice because I'm pretty sure Chelsea are going to beat Burnley. It'll be nice if Chelsea only picks up a point against Burnley, too. So let's keep that in mind. But I don't think that will happen. That game is coming up today. I won't be talking about those games today because, guys, as I said, I'm on vacation. It's early in the morning, so I have a little time to actually talk to you about the Manchester Derby. And next week, I'll come back and chop it up. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll get up early, and who knows? Who knows what I'll do because by the time I get back Tuesday, yeah, nobody really cares about what happened over the weekend, right? But I still will do a wrap up though. But I would like to actually react to most of the games before I get back. So let's take a look at the lineup really quick. You know what I mean? The lineup where United, of course, starting with 3-5-2 formation, but it's more like a 3-4-1-2 formation with De Gea in goal, Eric Bailly in for the absent Rafa Varane, who's out with an injury, Lindelof, and Maguire. Guys, look at this defense, man. This defense is horrific. This defense does not win you a goddamn thing. This defense they lose with this defense. You go on the field, you're like, we're done out here with this defense. And I don't even think Varane makes the defense better, if you ask me. And then you have Wan-Bissaka and Fat Boy Shaw over at left back, who's been horrible in the last few games, if you ask me. Fred and McTominay in the middle, along with Bruno Fernandes, who goes absent for yet another big game. The big game. You know what I'm saying? We talk about big top 6 teams. He does not show up, man. Against Liverpool, didn't show up. Against City, have not shown up. Chelsea yet to play. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Tottenham are not a big 6 team anymore. You see what I mean? Yeah, you're going to do well against teams like Tottenham who are struggling right now in an identity and a crisis altogether. And up top, no Cavani. I think that was a big miss because Cavani's presence and his ability in front of goal would have been a threat to Man City's defense, who's not been really that great this season, if you ask me. And Cristiano Ronaldo, who was basically frozen out of the game. One shot, a single shot he had at goal. And that's great work done by City, if you ask me, to keep Ronaldo down to a single shot that was well saved by Edison. If you go over to the Man City side of things, 4-3-3, Pep doesn't really change it up too much. Now and again he would, but not drastically. And you could see backline of Stones and Diaz, who was so good last season for Man City. And I think this should be the center back pairing going forward because Laporte has been really, really iffy. And he's been a big baby crying for game time and things like that. You know what I mean? I know everybody wants to play, but not everybody could play. And Laporte, that red card may have been a blessing in disguise, if you ask me, because I hate when players are whining for game time, man. Seriously. Absolutely hate it. Kyle Walker, Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo, is arguably, I note I use the word arguably, the best attacking fullback in world football right now. And I say that confidently. The man picked up 3 assists in the Champions League against Club Brugge. No one's talking about it. You see what I mean? No one's talking about it. People talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold when he can't really defend. He can't really dribble that well. And there's Joao Cancelo doing the business, nutmegging players, leaving players for dead. Look at what he did to Scott McTominay in the game, picking up these assists left, right, and center, being involved in the build-up play for almost everything. He's actually the new Kevin De Bruyne at Manchester City right now. But people won't recognize that because they don't like to give City their props. But I'm going to give City all the props they deserve. I'm going to do that. I do give everybody their props. But today, we deserve the props because under pressure, we went into this game and we took care of business. And when I say under pressure, we were under pressure. We lost the Carabao Cup game to West Ham. We didn't score a goal. We lost to Crystal Palace. We did bounce back against Club Brugge or Bruges. And now, a big bounce back against Manchester United on the road at that. I know it's early in the season, only 11 games in, but this is the perfect position for City to be in. No hiccups, really. Second in the table with a game played more than Liverpool, but that's exactly where you have to be in the earlier stages of the league and not lagging way behind like Manchester United, who, if you check the stats really quick, just to talk about them, they're fifth, but they could go 11 points behind Chelsea if Chelsea does the business against Burnley. And that's very worrying. You can kiss the title goodbye. You could stop talking about titles. No, you should never, ever say title again this season. Never. It shouldn't be done. It'll be blasphemous for United fans to utter the words title this season. But what a performance, though. What a performance. And just to go back to the start in 11 here, just to, touch on how I feel about most of the players and things like that. I think Gundogan and Rodri played a really good game today. They do fly under the radar a lot, along with John Stones. They were, metronomic in the game today, and they deserve the credit there. Kevin De Bruyne has been off his pace for some time. This season has not been the best of seasons, even though he did bag a few goals, did bag a few assists. He has not really been at his best, and it showed in today's game again, but he was definitely instrumental in the win, and I'm happy he started because his presence alone gives us that, intimidating factor, that we need. And I want him in the team, and the more he plays, the more he will improve in terms of his form. We're going to the international break. He most likely will feature for Belgium. I don't think they should play him because Belgium should qualify for the World Cup anyway, so they should just give players like Kevin De Bruyne a rest. Maybe their presence in the team, on the bench, off the bench if you need him, but not really involved too much, in my opinion. Look, Phil Foden, man, what a player he has grown to become. When you look across the other side of the pitch and you see Jadon Sancho brought in for 100 million US dollars and he have not scored a single goal, now pick up a single assist, came off the bench today. He was trying to look very spirited and bright, to no avail. And you look at what Phil Foden has been in the setup for the last 4 to 5 seasons, if I could recall, since he was like 16 or 17. Can't remember the age right now, but I've been talking about Phil Foden since the start of his career. I even have a video for when he scored his first goal for City. I think that was in the FA Cup, if I'm not mistaken, or one of them cups. And look at the player he's grown to become today. You see what I mean? That he's keeping guys like Sterling and Grealish out the team. And talk about Grealish and Sterling, that was a masterclass, selection by Pep Guardiola not to play Grealish and not to play Sterling because they have been appalling over the last couple of games. You could, let's say the last 5 to 7 games. Grealish started the season well, but he's been a bit of a one-trick pony down the left flank, though. I think Pep should try playing Grealish through the middle and see how he works there. You know what I'm saying? But he's easily handled down the wings, so we got to try something different. And Foden has been a menace with Cancelo as well. Both of them linking up have been a menace down the wings, man. Bernardo Silva, he scored on the day. He's an invaluable member of the team. I hope Bernardo Silva does not think about leaving again and he stays, renews his contract. And if any team wants Bernardo Silva, they would have to pay some really, really big money for him. And Gabriel Jesus, who has not been lucky against United, have never scored against the Red Devils, but could have today if it wasn't for De Gea. But he worked hard, and I'm appreciative of the effort. Look, Pep, bro, Pep, you're something, bro. Pep did not make a single substitution in the game. You see what I'm saying? Not a single substitution, and that is amazing when you think about it. That United had to use four, including a concussion substitute for Luke Shaw, and City didn't use any. Like Pep said, "Listen, we're doing well. We don't want to change the dynamic of things on the field and leave it that way." And that's amazing, man. So well done to everybody involved for United. Danny Van de Beek did come off the bench, look good, I gotta say. Nice with a skill move there. Got a good cheer from the crowd. He needs to be more involved. Alex Telles, basically he just came on for Shaw. First minutes this season. Danny Van de Beek only had 5 minutes prior to this. So you could see, Solskjaer is desperate. He's really desperate. So he has to try new things. Telles, a foul on Jesus, penalty shout. I don't think that was a penalty. I think Jesus actually embellished that one. I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. Hence the reason why it was not given. So you had Jadon Sancho coming off the bench. I like to call him Jadon Bencho. And if there's anybody you ever hear say Jadon Bencho on YouTube, I'm the first one to say it. Just want to put it out there. The man is a devout bench player these days, especially with the formation that they're playing now. And Ole did say that the formation is not a permanent thing. So if they play a couple more games and the formation does not work, then Ole reverts to the old 4-4-3-3 formation with two holding. Maybe he got to try something different, man. You know what I mean? You got to try something different. You got to persist with you got to do a Dean Smith at least, you know what I mean? With the three at the back. They've been messing up with their three at the back. They try to go back to four at the back. And it's the same old situation for Dean Smith where they lost a goal to nil against Southampton yesterday. A game I did watch as well. Yeah, I know I'm on vacation, but I'm still watching games, right? It was raining all day, so pardon me. Marcus Rashford did come off the bench and he had a nice little cameo, but nothing good enough to really threaten the score sheet. Guys, look, you look at the stats for this game. United, only 5 shots, 1 at goal. That shot at goal was a brilliant play, brilliant build-up by United. It was their best moment in the game, their only moment of quality, I should say. And Bruno Fernandes over to Ronaldo. That was a spectacular volley and well saved by Ederson. Thank you very much, Ederson. Usually you would let those in because you're hardly doing anything throughout the game. But you made me proud there, man. You saved that one, and Greenwood wasn't able to put in the rebound. So, great stuff. 5 shots. Greenwood did have a shot he blasted wide, and the other 3 shots, can't remember. Maybe I really can't remember what happened, but they're not worth remembering. They're forgettable moments. 16 shots at goal for City, 5 on target, man. Listen, David De Gea, 2 in the back of the net. It should have been more shots on target, right? I don't think that stat is actually correct because David De Gea had a moment where he pulled off about 5 saves in like 5 minutes. So it should be more shots on target, though. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's absolutely correct. Maybe it should have been about 10 shots on target and not 5. But let's see. Let me actually see what the Premier League website says. Let me see if the Premier League website has more shots on target than Google here, because I'm pretty sure there was more shots on target. So just to check the stats really quick. Oh yeah, okay. I guess Google gets it from the Premier League website though. It's 5 on target. 5 on target. So yeah, man. Yeah. 5 on target. But anyways, that's kind of weird. But look, just to go back from the main moments of the game, I'd like to say big up to everybody watching the stream right now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Do appreciate you guys. And this is just a quick one. Just a quick one to give a roundup of the game, my thoughts, because I prefer to just go live than to go outside and make a video, a reaction video. Just wanted to talk to you guys 1v1. So look, 6-minute Maguire, he had an opportunity. He had wide. That's one of their shots at target, not on target. But That was pretty close. Good ball in, but not well directed at goal by Maguire. The goal for Man City came in the 7th minute. 7th minute. Eric Bailly, own goal. Brilliant play by City. Gundogan, can't get a shot on goal. It, went out, not well defended by United. Recycled. Joao Cancelo, man, how brilliant have he been? And his brilliant cross into the box was diverted in by Eric Bailly, who I actually think, guys, when you really think about it, if you want to be a top team and United consider themselves to be a top team, come on, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, Eric Bailly is not good enough. Eric Bailly is not good enough. A lot of players at the club is not good enough for a top team. You want to win things, you got to get rid of these players and you got to bring in top quality players. And the only way that's going to happen is for them to actually get a proper manager who could actually see things for exactly how it is. You know what I mean? And not just bring in players because, yeah, that player is a high player like a Sancho or let's say like a Cristiano Ronaldo who has been saving them, couldn't do it today. And, so on, so on. Like even like a Cavani, even like bringing Cavani in at, his situation at PSG and United bringing him in. Cavani is a good player and all, but you see what I'm saying? You should be looking more at a, let's say, a 25-year-old striker and involving the striker you already have at the club, Anthony Martial, a little bit more, who's probably, thinking like, God damn, it's better I go to Lyon or Marseille, even PSG, and ply my trade because this is absolutely ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? Martial's been there for like what, since 2015 or so? And like, come on, man. You see, he's it's like he's not even there. Who remembers that Martial is at United? Who remembers that? I don't think many people remember that. I really don't think so. So big up to Chris Up who says congrats on the W. Thank you very much. Palomo. Big up to Palomo. El Don Chicken Man says El Chicken Man the Don. Anyway you put it, same thing. Says love the thumbnail. Thank you very much. Big up to the boy Ryan LFC in the house. How are you doing, Ryan? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I know you must be happy about City battering United. Are you? Are you? I know you like when City lose, but I guess you hate United more than you hate cities. You know what I mean? So big up to Mr. Krabs in the house who says, but Messi's playing in the Farmers League compared to Ronaldo. Sebastian says, congrats on the win, Dom. Top 3 is hot. Big up to the boy Dupe as well. Who else we got in here, man? Who else we got in here? Peyton in the house. How you doing, Peyton? No is one on target from Ronaldo. Yep. So what else we got here, man? Big up to everybody. Excuse me. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So I'm a makeshift studio right now down in Miami, Florida, on a little getaway vacation. I do have a full week of vacation next week, what I mean, talk about the international football a lot next week. So, but just to go back to this game, man, just to go back to the game, touch on the main things. The Cancelo goal, talked about that. Eric Bailly with the own goal, not good enough in my opinion to be playing at United. And guys, if you have any great points, let me know in the chat. If you have any things to say on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, please let me, share that with me as well, and I will touch more on that. So big up to everybody who's in the stream, man. Do appreciate that. So great start to the game by Man City, though. Lots of possession. United were very, very deep positionally, and every time they tried to play out, they would lose the ball because of City's pressing and the fact that they were in a high risk area. They would always tend to make some type of mistake because of the pressure they were under. So look, good tactics, very, very good tactics by Pep, and the boys went out there and they executed it down to the T. Great start and picked up that early goal. Look, 22nd minutes in the game, I made a note of when Joao Cancelo actually ran past Scott McTominay and left him dead, left him for dead there. And these moments are very enjoyable, moments of the game, man. You got to appreciate these moments and you got to appreciate players like Joao Cancelo, who's been absolutely amazing for City this season. If not the best player for Man City this season. If ask me who's leading the player of the season for City, itself, it is Joao Cancelo, you know what I mean? And if he continues like this, he will be in a running for player of the year for the whole Premier League, man. Amazing. Amazing. So look, 26-minute good build up for United. That's the moment United almost scored to make it 1-1. The thing about United, right? They were never out of the game. Let's not get it mixed up. They weren't good, but they were never out the game because a 2-0 score line we know is the most vulnerable and fragile score line there is, right? You could be 2-0 up, you let one goal in, and then another one follows like immediately. So yeah, man. Yeah, so look, good build up cross by Bruno Fernandes and brilliant shot by Ronaldo, but was well saved by Edison. Equal to the task, and Greenwood wasn't able to put in the rebound. 29th minute, De Gea with a big save from Gabriel Jesus' shot. Kevin De Bruyne had his shot blocked. Jesus just had to swivel and put in the rebound, but De Gea was there to the rescue. 29th minute, another shot by João Cancelo. His left-footed effort saved by De Gea. Very close. And Foden had a square into the box. Lindelof almost diverted it past De Gea, but De Gea again with his foot, and that was all in like 3-4 minutes, right? And 34th minute, Kevin De Bruyne had a brilliant shot as well, quick shot, no backlift, and De Gea again, and there was another one. De Gea made another save. I didn't even pick up the player. It was happening like so quick. It was like 5 consecutive saves in 5 minutes. So yeah. So look, man. Look, look. Dominant first half. Very dominant. City did get the second goal, and that came in the 45th minute. I didn't even write down the second goal. I don't. I didn't even write that down. But that was a brilliant ball by João Cancelo. Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, the whole defense just switched off, thinking that the ball was gonna run out of play, and nobody was actually picking up Bernardo running in at the far post, and he just hit it with his right foot. De Gea himself wasn't even expecting the shot to come in, and by the time he was, reacting, it was too late, and 2-0 to City. So brilliant stuff. Second half, not really the most action-packed second half, where Man City basically came out and managed the game well, wear United down, and just see out the game for a 2-0 win. Sancho came on for Bailly early, at the beginning of the second half, and it was just a routine performance, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just like a training day, a walk in the park for Man City, if you ask me. And I think Solskjaer deserves, he should get the blame, but the players also should get the blame as well, because you're not. It was a nothing performance. You see what I'm saying? It was a nothing performance against Atalanta too. If it wasn't for Cristiano Ronaldo, you know what I'm saying, it could have ended in another loss. And against Tottenham, it was just Tottenham, simple, with a manager with Nuno under pressure, and he's now gone. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I don't want to drag this out any longer, but it was a superior football played on the day by Man City, and we know who's the best club in Manchester. 2 goals to win, 2 goals to 0 for City over United, and the question beckons: where do they go from here? Do they continue with Ole? Would they go back and talk about replacing him with a Zinedine Zidane? I think now would be the perfect opportunity to sack him, seeing that he lost both to Liverpool and City. But I don't think they're going to sack him. I think they're going to remain. I really think they're going to leave him at the helm. And I think, Zidane might have to wait for the PSG job or something. They're not sacking him. They're not sacking him though. Big up to the boy Dane Richards in the house, man. How are you doing? Big up to Botak Ching. Easy win. Robert, bro. Where's the haters? Oh man, big up to the boy Mike who says, "What's up, Dom? That was men versus boys. The whole 90 minutes. The second half was a training session for City. Indeed, 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 man. Indeed. Yeah, man. Lipuk Jameer Pep kept it at 2-0, so it gave Ole a chance. Great point. Great point. Great point. So Dane said, I'm so numb. I ain't even angry. I'm telling you. Listen, listen. Big up to Flynn, man. Thank you very much for the 2.99 Aussie super chat that says, surely Ole has to go by now. Horrible performance. Nah, they're not gonna sack him, man. They're not gonna sack him. You know what I mean? They're gonna look at it and say, all right, if he had 3 games to save his job, then you know what it is? He didn't do too bad in the 3 games. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna say a win, a draw, and a loss. That's satisfactory, and they're actually gonna keep him in the job. You see what I mean? But that's to their detriment. That is to their detriment because what's gonna happen, guys? It's the same old, same old, same old, right? Let's go back. Let's take a look at their schedule that's coming up, right? Let's take a look at the schedule, guys. Look at this. After the international break, they play Watford. They may go on to beat Watford, but you never know because Watford will be at home. They would be under pressure themselves. They would need results. And who knows, man? Who knows? Villarreal would be a tricky fixture on the road as well. Chelsea is going to be a very tricky fixture, and Arsenal are playing some damn good football as well as Crystal Palace. And the fact that both Arsenal and the Crystal Palace are visiting and they're going to Old Trafford, it means that the chances of winning goes up tremendously because Old Trafford, it's a theater of dreams, and that is exactly theater of nightmares. Pardon me. What am I saying? Theater of nightmares, theater of dreams. Yeah, I am right with that, but it is the theater of nightmares these days, man. You know what I'm saying? Packed to the rafters, 70 plus thousand people turn up to every game to just watch United just do crap, basically. You know what I'm saying? So the game between Chelsea and Burnley have started. And in the meantime, between time, while I prepare to go on my adventure today, I'm thinking about driving down to, the Florida Keys. Never been there, and I want to see how, it looks and take the wife there. By the way, guys, today is the boy Liam's birthday. Liam is now 3 years old. He was born on the same day that Red Star Belgrade smashed Liverpool in the Champions League 3 years ago. Today, so yeah, yeah, Wednesday the game was. So the following year would be a Thursday, then a Friday, then a Saturday. You see what I'm saying? So 3 years ago, Liverpool got smashed the same day the boy Liam was born, and yeah, today's his 3rd birthday. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So guys, I don't mean to be longer. This was a quick reaction, 33 minutes, and I'm gonna just go and what I mean, chill out a bit, enjoy the vacation. Don't know if I'll be back like live, but you might see a few clips here and there. You know what I mean? Guys, go watch the clip, support the thing. You know what I mean? And just trust the process, man. Trust the process, okay? Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support and everything. And the road to 48K is in full effect. A lot of content coming next week. The Premier League roundup will be on Tuesday. When I come back from vacation, I'll be preparing that one. While I'm on the plane, I'm going to be finishing up the last touches, the final touches. And as soon as I get home, I'll take a shower, relax a bit, and then we're live to discuss match week 11. And then we're going to get into the international stuff. But during the international break, I also want to talk about some club football stuff as well. So, yeah. So Sebastian is asking for the FIFA streams. Yeah, the FIFA streams will come back as soon as we have a break in the international. Yeah, I'm looking to do that, man. I have not even been playing FIFA myself though, so it's not like I've been playing FIFA. but I'm not streaming. I will be streaming soon. I haven't even got PS. I wanted to get a PS5 and I didn't, and I haven't even got FIFA 22 yet. I never played FIFA 22, and it's been out over what, a month and some now. So yeah, man, I just been focusing on Dominic Rich FC and bringing you this bagging content, man. You see what I'm saying? As I said, guys, trust the process. You will see. In the grand scheme of things, you will see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, this is just the start of something great. Just remember that. So look, I'm about to get on out of here, man. Congrats to my boys. Just go back really quick. You see who they play, and we're gonna wrap it up here. So City play Everton after the international break. PSG, West Ham, Aston Villa, Watford. A lot of tough games coming up. Every game is a tough game, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Chelsea just almost scored. Nick Pope with a great save. Come on, Burnley, let's go. Let's go, Burnley. Let's go. I know a lot of Liverpool fans will be back in Burnley right now, but let's go, Burnley. Help us out. I'm not asking Burnley for help. As a matter of fact, we'll handle business ourselves, right? You know what I mean? We meet Chelsea again, we beat Chelsea again. You know what I'm saying? That should be my motto going forward. We meet Chelsea again, we beat Chelsea again. But guys, don't forget today's stream is brought to you by the lovely folks over at Manscaped, where you could use the coupon code Dominic Rich to get yourself 20% off all your personal grooming needs, specifically below the waist grooming needs. All right. Christmas is around the corner. Birthdays coming up. I can't get one for Liam, right? He does not have hair on his privates yet or on his balls, so I can't hook him up. But I'm pretty sure you have a family member you could hook up who's, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You'll be very very happy. Their balls will thank you. Your balls will thank you. All right. So guys, from your boy Dom. Thanks for watching again. Until next time. Peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.